John,
option.
can I quickly just talk about self-managed super funds? Because I think it's like the greatest glitch in the matrix at the moment. I think it's amazing. So not financial advice, but I think this is an incredible opportunity to at least learn more information. And the reason being is the superannuation system in Australia, everyone in Australia, you'll understand what I'm saying, but just for the international audience, it's like a retirement account, Roth IRA, 401k account. But anyway, we call it superannuation. Every pay cycle, whether that's every week or every fortnight or every month or whatever, people are getting paid on a salary, part-time, full-time, etc. 12% of their wage goes into this retirement account, superannuation. Now, the majority of people have what's called an industry super fund. So it's an organisation and they will invest on your behalf, and they can invest into whatever they want to invest in. So like a lot of net zero, big pharma, the military industrial complex, for example, they're the things that I disagree with. That's why I brought it up, but they could invest in stocks, bonds, whatever. Like real estate trusts and things like that. To be able to generate a return, to be able to pay out in your retirements. And then when you get to 60, 65, they keep moving sort of the age up, you'll be able to draw off that. They're returning over the last 10 years, I think the best return is like 18% or something like that. And that was the best in the last 10 years. Anyway, what the Australian government allows you to do, and again, I can connect you with people who go talk to your financial advisor and accountants if they understand Bitcoin. You can change that, not even change that, but you can set up what's called a self-managed super fund, which is sort of like its own entity, a company, basically. You're setting up like a company trust structure. You're the director of it. And what you do is you close down your superannuation account and what it's called a rollover. So they'll sell everything, they'll liquidate, and you'll have a cash position. For a lot of Australians, that could be somewhere from like $30,000 to a couple of $100,000. For the average person, I reckon it's sitting over $100,000 if you've been working for 10, 15, 20 years. Pretty easily build it up, but you can't touch it. But once you move it over to a self-managed super fund, then the money's just deposited into a bank account under the superannuation name. Now, you can't spend it for yourself. You can't use it to enrich your life. This is your retirement funds. But now you've got control of your retirement funds. And what I've done, what John's done, what many people that have gone down the Bitcoin rabbit hole have done is use that cash to buy Bitcoin. So usually when it rolls over, you initially deploy all of it into Bitcoin. At least that's what I did. And then every 2 weeks when I pay myself from the company, I also process the superannuation, so that arrives every 2 weeks into my self-managed super fund account, and then I just DCA into Bitcoin every 2 weeks with that as well. Some organizations will put those super payments into your account every 3 months. That's still 4 large buys per year, but it's basically that 12% instead of it going to somewhere where you have no control. For me, I put it into Bitcoin. For other people, they could put it into real estate, gold, silver, or whatever. There's rules and you have to stay compliant and stuff. And that's why I paired up with Udo Super Fund. We can put a link, the first call's free, just to be able to get more information. But you want someone that understands Bitcoin or the asset that you're going into if it's not Bitcoin, and then how to stay compliant, because there's a lot of laws and legislation and stuff around it. And this is money that you're taking control of for your retirements. And then with Bitcoin, you can hold it in self-custody. The self-managed super fund can pay for services like the Bitcoin Way and stuff to be able to teach you, to be able to protect that as an expense for that super fund, to be able to protect that generational wealth. So then you're not going to lose it. It's not going to be confiscated, etc. And it's not being invested into something that you don't agree with or you have no control, or that's just unperforming inflation. And so that's the super side of things out of the way. And just something that you said earlier, John, in regards to currency around the world, you said eventually they'll all fail. Australia's got a really strong currency, fiat currency, when it comes to things. And we've still lost 50% of our purchasing power in the last 5 years. So it's already happening. It's here. It's already happening. And people are like, oh, Bitcoin's too volatile. For Bitcoin to go from 100,000 to $1 million over the next 5, 7, 10 years, if it takes that long, it's not going to just be like straight up. Of course, it's going to be volatile. Bitcoin is volatile asset, but it's volatile to the upside over time. And it doesn't even take that much time, but it takes knowledge to get the conviction that Bitcoin's not broken and it hasn't changed. And then all the hit pieces and the distractions and the fear, uncertainty and doubt and stuff, it's not real.